Hi everybody, it's Kate from KatyDid. Welcome to What's Inside. You asked for it, you got it. Come along.
So many beautiful rocks.
This gorgeous piece is a part of a 7.5 pound rock that I cut. It was very, very fractured, and one of the fractures just kind of came apart, and this is what was left. This is a chunk of chalcedony and jasper mixed together, and it is just an interesting look at what rocks look like inside. I think it is so, so pretty.
I was really excited about this one, thought it was going to be super cool and awesome inside. And then it turns out that the jasper is just on a little tiny layer on the very top. So I only cut one slice out of this one, but that's okay. This is one I collected just very recently down on the Yellowstone. And as I say, it's not a moss agate like everybody would get excited about, but it has such beautiful kind of swirls inside. I really like it. This one is a piece that of petrified wood that I had slabbed, and I just love the lines inside and how they meet. This is a piece of jasper that I found down by the river, and it looks kind of plain on the outside, but look at that. Isn't this super cool? I love this piece. Hard to see in the bright light, but this is actually a piece of jasper. And look at what's inside. You see all the colors there? Greens and yellows and whites and blues and blacks and reds. Oh my gosh, I just love this, love this, love this. This one is a chunk of jasper that I found down by the river just recently. It was one that was pretty big and I wasn't sure I was going to take it, but then I saw the kind of plumy chalcedony stuff in there and I'm like, why not? And I'm glad I did.
This This is a piece of brecciated common opal. It is something that I find periodically on the river, and I was curious to see what it looked like inside. I don't know that I will collect it again. It's kind of cool, but it's not something that I would go out of my way to pick up.
Sometimes rocks look more interesting on the outside than they do on the inside. Not very often, but sometimes. This one, I'd say it's a 50-50 split. A lot of times I'll pick up what I call near agates. They are not quite the Montana agate that everybody is seeking, but they are every bit as gorgeous as far as I'm concerned. This one has a combination of kind of chalcedony and some plumes, and then a clear in the middle, and look what it does when it's up against the light. Isn't that something? Here's another example of what I call a near agate. This is again chalcedony with lots of different kind of swirly whirly minerals in there, and again I think it's so pretty. Let's see what happens. Oh, look at that. This was a piece of jasperized wood that I found down, it was at the Kinsey Bridge in Miles City, or north of Miles City. And I just was so blown away by it, and then when I cut it, I was even more blown away, because look at the detail on this. I love this. It's just a piece of conglomerate. But look what happens when you slice it. It reminds me of a commercial I used to hear. It's any way you slice it, it comes up cheese. Any way you slice it, it comes up conglomerate.
And of course, conglomerate's sibling is breccia. This is a piece of brecciated quartz and jasper, and it is just so finely broken up, and just, I pick these up all the time, and a lot of people just kind of walk right over them, but I just think they're gorgeous.
Found this one down by the river when I was hounding with Agate Angler and Theo Kellison, and even though it looks fairly clear, I decided I'd cut it open to see what was inside. It is in fact clear, but it has crystals, quartz crystals, all the way around inside. I kind of like that. It's neat. I don't quite remember where I got this one. I'm betting the river. But it's a nice big chunk, and I'm going to cut it. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure and subscribe. It helps our channels grow and make sure you never miss a thing. If you'd like to support this channel financially and get something awesome, be sure to check out my Etsy store. It is KatyDidROCKS on Etsy, and the link is down below in the subscription. If you would like to follow me on Facebook, I'm also there at KatyDidROCKS. And if you want to just hang out and share your treasures with other awesome people, check out Look What I Found! Also on Facebook. This is Kate from KatyDid. Keep on doing.